What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Blake's Take with me, Blake Neiman. And this NBA season has gotten off to quite an unexpected start, with Lonzo and LaMelo Ball holding things down atop the Eastern Conference, while the team favored to win it is near the bottom. Starting with the Ball brothers, who have made themselves comfortable in the league, proving LeVar to be right and the rest of us to be wrong about their abilities. Starting with the youngest, LaMelo, who, just as LeVar said, would be the best out of them all. LaMelo is already showing star-level talent and franchise player attributes with his lights-out shooting and incredible high basketball IQ. He has been in the driver's seat to the Hornets' ride out to a 3-1 start, good enough for the second-best record in the East, only behind his brother, Lonzo Ball, who plays for the Bulls, which we'll get to in a second. He's got that knockdown jumper with the current three-point percentage of 50% and dimes like Stockton. He is truly an amazing talent that is looking like an all-star already. Maybe this also could be the year his brother Lonzo becomes an all-star, with his new presence in a big three in Chicago. We remember the last big three in Chicago. It was Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, and Dennis Rodman. So now it's Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan, and Lonzo Ball, who along with an improved Alex Caruso are dominating the East. Ball has been showing his ability to contribute to all aspects of the game through his average of 14 points, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists to go along with 2 steals and 3 three-pointers per game. Defensively, Ball is also a force to be reckoned with, being top 10 in steals, blocks, and deflections. He's a large contributor on a team that has the potential to really do some damage in the Eastern Conference, potentially against his own brother. Now onto the team that is supposed to be the beast of the East, but more is just looking like the beast of the least. The Brooklyn Nets are off to a rocky start with a 2-3 record due in large part to the low production out of star James Harden and the absence of one Kyrie Irving. Due to the new foul call guidelines, Harden's attempts at drawing fouls and getting to the line were reduced quite a bit, taking out a large part of his offensive presence. Many are now questioning how Harden will adjust with such a large change in his playstyle. Generally, Harden has been just a touch better than norm from both 2 and 3-point range for his career. Since he entered the league, the NBA average on twos is 49.9%, while he has shot 51.2%. From beyond the arc, Harden's 36.3% is only just a little bit better than the 35.7% league average as a whole. The difference in his game being average and elite has really just been his efficiency to getting to the line and shooting from the free throw line. Harden led the league in both makes and attempts every single year from 2014 and 15 season to the 2019-20 season. He's taken 15 free throws this season, which is what he normally averages in a game. The dominant ISO scorer we know so well is currently a below-average scorer in isolation situations, while the Nets, who were supposed to be the most lethal offense known to man, are currently 27th in offensive efficiency. The Nets entered this season as title favorites. Kyrie's absence has made them seem a little bit more vulnerable, and now Harden's inability to play in a manner that made him a superstar has Brooklyn 2-3 below 500, with looking like a team that nothing like the team we expected them to be. So now, last but certainly not least, we have quite likely the worst team that we expected to be one of the best teams in the Los Angeles Lakers, who are also expected to be championship contenders, just blew a 26-point lead to one of the worst teams in the NBA, in the Oklahoma City Thunder, who were winless coming into the night. Ironically, Russell Westbrook, the former star of the team, happened to be the problem for the Lakers while playing his former team, with 10 turnovers by himself alone, along with a last-minute ejection. Westbrook's sloppy ball handling and the Lakers' subpar defense as a whole has caused problems thus far this season. Through 5 games, they are allowing 114.4 points per 100 possessions, the most under any Vogel team that they have ever allowed. Their number 25 defensive ranking is also the worst under Vogel. With such an amazing defense in mind, Vogel is this lack of defense, it's just not acceptable, and it's completely frustrating on his part. Really, the Lakers just need to lower the expectations of their veteran players who are past their primes, as well as just Russell Westbrook being the player he was meant to be, and not in a downhill rim attacker and not an off-the-ball shooter. Asking players to do things that they are not used to doing is going to cause some problems throughout the season. Finding solutions to these problems will be the telling story throughout the Lakers this season. Hope you enjoyed the round scoop of week 1 and how this NBA season has opened. I really enjoyed seeing the action. I hope these two championship contenders can turn things around so we can see quite a star-studded finals. But who knows? Maybe we'll see a first-time championship winner just like the Milwaukee Bucks last year. You can catch all of the content of the NBA and other sports and locally on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and or YouTube. Please subscribe and hit the like button. I would really appreciate it. And I will catch you all in the next one. Have a fantastic day.